He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Catfish Season 7. I'm going to say this is a random episode because when I kept looking, it did not give like an episode number like usual. So I don't know what this episode is called, but it's with Derek and Annabelle, so whatever. And it's the episode from today. This one was weird. I feel like Catfish doesn't need to be on the air anymore. Honestly, I don't. Oh, but if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, okay? And as I say all the time, don't be like a random person like, okay, I'm gonna subscribe, but you're not gonna like watch nothing. No, come subscribe, watch my videos, you know what I'm saying? Like a video, comment on the video, be an active subscriber. I'm an active YouTuber. I'm consistently always uploading stuff, so be an active subscriber and like watch. Even if you watch for 5 minutes, okay, just watch, okay? And do not forget to also hit the notification bell because that lets you know when I have new content. And do not forget, you can share my videos on your social media. Just hit the little share button, put it on your little Facebook, on your Twitter. I don't think you can't share it on Instagram, but Facebook and Twitter you can share. So go ahead and share. Anyway, so Derek and Annabelle, I don't like the name Annabelle because it reminds me of that weird movie with that weird doll, and I don't like it. Anyway, Derek is 26, and it was weird because he did not, I'm like, why am my cord getting tangled? He did not contact Neve, okay? Someone sent in an anonymous email to the casting people or whatever, and that's how Neve and them even got the, I'm like, why is this stuff sitting here? It's my hair fantasy pills. Anyway, for my hair. So yeah, someone sent in an anonymous email telling Neve and them about the situation of Derek, who talked to some girl named Annabelle, and how, you know, he may be getting catfish or whatever, he don't know it. So, and they like gave Neve and them the dude's number. So they like, well, this is weird because no one ever used like anonymously emails in about someone else's catfish story. So this is like a first for them, I'm guessing. So they call, and you know, Max is not in this episode, his wife is. So they then contact Derek, and Derek is like, what? Like, what's going on here? Because he gets called up by Neve from Catfish, and then they video chat him. Now, when they video chatted him, I said, excuse me, what's the nice word? He looked like a redneck. I don't know how he looks like a redneck. And the girl picture who they were showing looking like, sir, he looked like he is being catfished, like it looked like he catfishing himself. Like, it was the weirdest thing. I don't know. You know, he looked like he's all hopped up on Mountain Dew. He looked like Ricky Bobby Kids. And he said how he met this girl. Well, no, he said, I was out drunk one night because I had broken up with my girlfriend. We had broken up or whatever, and I was out drunk or whatever. And me and my friends, like, they talked me into getting on this Snapchat premium. Now, I don't know what Snapchat premium is. It's something where you pay to like talk to girls. And he's like, he was on there for maybe a day or so, and then he deleted the profile. And then just about 2 weeks later, some girl hit him up on Facebook about the Snapchat stuff, and they were kind of talking back and forth, and the girl's name was Annabelle. He says, and from there, we hit it off because we like the same things. And when he said we like the same things, what they popped up was steak and whiskey. I'm like, well, everyone likes meat and liquor. Like, that's not, when people say we like the same things, that's, if you both like, we both like hot Cheetos with ketchup and pickles. That's some weird shit to have in common. But steak and whiskey is a bare minimum of like a million out of a million. That's normal. I like steak and vodka. It's not, bruh, the fuck. Anyway, he said how they only talk on Facebook. She would not give him her number. And I'm like, okay, catfish rule number one. If you won't talk to me on the phone, you're a catfish. This is clear. Let's be clear about that. And they live near each other. Like, they don't live far, okay? And they've been talking for 4 months. Now, I will give them this. 4 months isn't a long time when someone hits you up on Facebook and like, oh, you chit chatting with them. You can chit chat on Facebook for like 4 months. If as long as you're not chit chatting for 4 months, you're like, you know what? I love them. I want to marry them. Like, this my boyfriend, my girlfriend. Like, he just talking to her. Okay, and so that's kind of what it is. But he still looks like he is all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Like his, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he has like an old broken down pickup truck. Okay, he looked like all the shirts he had was plaid and the arms cut off. That's what he looks like. He looks high. Okay, he looks like a fucking stoner, if you ask me. Anyway, they go to see Derek. Okay, and where did he live? He lives in a trailer park with his grandmother, and he's 26. He said he had to move back with his grandmother. I don't see anything wrong with people moving in with their grandmother when their grandmother is in a 80s, when they're old. Okay, especially when the grandparents by themselves. I don't see anything, because you have to at times take care of them. Now, I don't know if he didn't have nowhere else to go. Okay, and it was just of convenience. But either way go, I'm not against grandchildren living with their grandparents when the grandparents are there in their old age, and you're there to help make sure they're okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Anyway, he looked like a stoner. Okay, he looked like him and grandma gets high on that ganja. Okay, they both have bongs and they argue over weed. And go get my damn weed out that kitchen, boy. That's what she looks like. And he looks like they're stoner, grandmother and grandson. Okay, this is what it is. Anyway, the girl Facebook page has 4 pictures. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, as I was watching this episode, I'm looking like, okay, I'm like really starting to not give a fuck. And y'all know how I get when I stop giving a fuck. It just be like, bitch, what do you want? Why are we here? Again, some of these episodes they should scrap. Like, cause this is boring in the middle. Like when it's boring in the middle, that's the worst. And I was like, it was nothing. It was just nothing to talk about. Anyway, they go look through the little. It's 4 pictures. They can't find shit. And they're doing little, I Spy Private Eye stuff. And I was bored. And I was bored because they kind of had nothing. It was one Facebook page that had a friend. They had like a friend in common. And they was like calling a different girl. I was bored. If it was like no shade, not to be racist. It was too many white people names. It was like a Becca, a Jen, a Melissa. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's because all the names sounded the same to me. Okay, they all sounded the exact same. And at one point in time, I'm like, they all on the phone sound the same. And I was just confused. And I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm just going to fast forward to the part when they talk to him. When they talk to him, they're going to tell him everything they found out. So I did know the girl had some pictures and it showed like food on the picture. Okay, so that means she's like a chef or something, because she said she was a chef. And they said, oh, well, this food, like, it looks like it's from this restaurant. So let's go to this restaurant. So they find the restaurant, and then the owner or whoever said, oh, well, no, I don't know these girls. So he showed them pictures of like one girl the picture of the girl from the Facebook page. No, she does not work here. And then like 2 other girls, like 2 other friends, and she's like, no, none of them work here. So they end up talking to one girl, Becca, who worked at a different pizzeria, and she's like, well, I know him. We're like best friends. Like, he's like my brother. And they said, well, you wouldn't be, Annabelle. She's like, no, I don't like him like that. They talked to someone else named Jen, who seems pretty sketchy. And I feel like the reason she being sketchy is they working through Snapchat, selling their coochie. I mean, because she was like, well, yeah, I know her through work. And they're like, oh, at the pizzeria. She's like, no, we work through an app. And I'm like, how the fuck do you work through an app? And you're like, oh, like the Snapchat, whatever, the stoner girl. She's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it because they selling their coochie through Snapchat. Okay, you can buy coochie through Snapchat. They closed on that damn Backpage website, and the Backpage heifers, whores, and pussy slangers moved to Snapchat Premium. It's too much free coochie out here to be out here paying for it on Snapchat. I'm just saying this is. Anyway, the whole I Spy Private, I think, comes up with a big nothing. So, they go and talk to Derek and have him come down to the pizzeria. And they tell him, like, look, we came up with nothing. Like, we don't think it's Becca. Jen was pretty sketchy, but we think she was sketchy because, she's working through this app doing things for some change. So at this point, we need to just email, send a message to Facebook to Becca, not to Becca, to, what's the girl name? Annabelle, and ask her to just come out and meet you. So they message Annabelle. She responds like, I'm just so nervous. And I go, don't be nervous. He just wants to meet you. Like, he's aware that you're probably not the girl in the photo, and he's okay with that. And then her response was, okay, as long as he's open to anything. I said, you know what that means? One of two things. He's a man, or is someone he knows who just didn't want to say shit. Because, I mean, when the person said, as long as he's open to anything, I'm thinking, like, anything mean, like, if you're a goat, like, if you're a broomstick, if you're a horse, bruh, no. Anyway, so I'm like, is it a man? It's a man. So they're on the way to the little meet greet area, whatnot, and he's shaking like a leaf. I mean, oh my God, I'm so nervous. What you so nervous for? What you nervous for? Like, it ain't gonna be Hitler. Like, calm down, bruh. It was just weird. So, they get there, and he, send a message, say, we here, we parked or whatever, and a car pulls up. And then when the person gets out, he's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And he's like, do you know that person? He's like, that's Becca's brother. And I'm like, oh, it's a man, bitch. I said, oh, okay. Becca brother don't like you. And he like, let me explain. So I'm so sorry. I'm saying, I had to do this or whatever. And I'm like, he like, dude, what are you doing, dude? He like, well, let me first say first, I'm not Annabelle. He like, let me go get Annabelle. So he walks off. He walks back to his car. I'm like, clearly, at this point in time, when he said he is Annabelle, I'm like, well, we know now who Annabelle is. Who is Annabelle? It's Becca. Okay, the same girl who kept on saying, well, no, I work at a different pizzeria and I don't like him. Like, we're like brother and sister, so no, it's not me. And then, but it was her. Neve and his wife Laura, they shocked. They said, you was a really good liar over the phone. Like, you act as if you had no idea or whatever. Like, you played it off like you're a really good liar. She is. Anyway, so Becca was a catfish. And she just said how, her brother then said, well, I'm the one who sent the anonymous email because I figured out that she was catfishing him. And I got, and then Derek said, well, I have been telling the brother about me and Annabelle. And he said, well, I figured it out because she was always on her phone sending all these messages or whatever, and she would not ever tell me who it was. And then it was just weird that sometimes he'll be getting messages at the same time. He's like, after about a month or two, I figured out what she was doing. He like, I just didn't say anything, and I just felt like it kept going and going and going. So I said, I'm just gonna send an email and hope y'all gotta get it figured out. I'm like, Lord Jesus. I mean, Derek was surprised more because, like, I just didn't know you liked me or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, I just can't believe you did this to me, and I just don't know what to do. And she's like, well, no, I don't know how to tell you. So I liked you or whatever. Like, I really, really liked you, and I just was nervous and whatnot. And I felt like I was putting the friend zone, so I thought maybe I can, like, get you to have feelings for me this way. And then once you saw it was me, you would, like me. I'm looking like, that makes no sense, girl. It's not at all. They then admit that they at one time got really, really drunk and, like, made out. And then she said, I feel like that's the time when I realized that I really had feelings for him or whatever. And then he's like, well, yeah, And the brother like, I didn't know that's nasty. But your brother, I mean, she wants to fuck him. So what's the big deal? Anyway, he just keeps saying how he just didn't know that she actually liked him. I mean, because he looks different, okay? And at one point, I said his forehead is really, really out there. And I said, it might be because he gets too much head. Oh, Jesus. That's not nice, Jaylee. I don't know. He just looked funny to me. She looked normal cute, but still, like, I like guys who live in trailer park cute. Like, that's what if you say, what does she look like? She looks like she would like someone who lives in a trailer park. And I don't think there's anything wrong with trailer parks. Some trailer parks are really nice, I think. But at the same time, you know what I mean. Okay, it's like, it's Eminem before he became famous. It's Kid Rock before he was a rocker. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. Anyway, so kind of skip ahead to the whole 2 months, like the whole, like, oh, 2 months later, he still lives with grandma in the trailer park, but him and Becca are a couple. And, they're all happy and shit and dating. And so they're like, had it not been for her catfishing him, they would not be a couple. I don't remember any other catfish couple, like, being together. But I haven't watched it in a while. Okay. And when I used to watch, I think it may have been, like, maybe 1 or 2 people who, it was a couple situation after the fact. So, I mean, kudos. I mean, they look happy. They both probably were high. And that was about it. Anyway, again, I don't know how much longer this show can go on. Like, they gotta do something different. I mean, because at this point in time, the catfish is just, it's getting predictable. Even if you don't predict who the catfish is, you predict the situation before it comes to the end. And I mean, I was like, whatever. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys right now. Do not forget to like the video, to share the video, to put a comment below, and the comment code will be 2 Live Crew, 69 Boys, who else? The Yin Yang Twins, or what's the people names? I can't remember their names. MC Hammer, we did pumps in a bump. Like the girls with the pumps in a bump. So put one of those in there and then put a random 4-digit number, and that's your code. Anyway, I will also forgot, I'll be live on my YouTube this Friday, which is in 2 days. So this Friday, 10 p.m. I'll be on my YouTube live, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 10 p.m. here in Michigan. So get your questions ready. For I think we were live for like 2 hours last time because there was so many questions from stuff. People asking questions and opinions and all that stuff. So yeah, get ready. Anyway, I'm done. Peace.